Soil-borne diseases are some of the hardest problems a gardener can face. Fusarium wilt, root rot, damping off and similar infections often attack silently, destroying plants from below before symptoms even appear. For decades, chemical fungicides were the go-to solution, but they often harmed beneficial microbes and damaged soil health. What many gardeners don't realize is that there is a natural ally already proven in both research and farming practice: Trichoderma fungi. This microscopic warrior lives in soil and roots, fighting pathogens while also improving plant growth. Once you learn how to use it, you'll see why many gardeners consider it the foundation of a strong, disease-resistant soil. Trichoderma is more than just a fungus. Trichoderma is a genus of fungi found naturally in healthy soils around the world. Unlike harmful fungi, it is a beneficial organism that actively attacks plant pathogens. It works in three main ways: media group, simple infographic or diagram showing Trichoderma's three actions, animated arrows indicating fungal activity in soil at stock at distribute _equally. It parasitizes harmful fungi by attaching to them and breaking down their cell walls. It competes aggressively for space and nutrients so that pathogens can't survive. And it stimulates plant roots to grow stronger and more resilient. This means when Trichoderma is present, plants are not only protected but often show improved vigor, greener leaves and better yields. Gardeners using it regularly report healthier seedlings and far less loss from soil-borne infections. The best ways to apply Trichoderma to soil and seeds. The most effective way to use Trichoderma is during planting. For seeds, coating them with Trichoderma powder or slurry ensures that the fungus colonizes the root zone as soon as the seed germinates. A simple method is to mix 1 teaspoon of Trichoderma powder with about 200 milliliters of water and soak seeds for half an hour before sowing. This protective layer shields seedlings from damping off, a common problem in nurseries. For transplanting young plants, dipping the roots in a Trichoderma suspension before planting is highly effective. Mix about 5 grams of Trichoderma powder in a liter of water, stir well and dip the roots for a few minutes. Once transplanted, the fungus establishes around the roots and guards against pathogens waiting in the soil. For established beds or pots, Trichoderma can be mixed directly into compost or applied as a soil drench. One practical ratio is 5 to 10 grams of Trichoderma powder per litre of water poured around the base of plants every few weeks. Over time, it builds up in the soil, strengthening the entire microbial community. One of the most overlooked applications of Trichoderma is in composting. When added to compost piles, Trichoderma accelerates decomposition, reduces foul odours, and enriches the final compost with beneficial microbes. Farmers often mix about 50 grams of Trichoderma powder into a standard backyard pile at the start, ensuring that beneficial fungi dominate the decomposition process. By the time the compost is ready, it not only feeds plants with nutrients, but also delivers a protective dose of disease-fighting microbes straight into the soil. Unlike chemicals, Trichoderma is completely safe for humans, pets and plants. However, its effectiveness depends on how it is handled. Because it is a living organism, exposure to direct sunlight, high heat or chemical fungicides can reduce its activity. It thrives in moist, organic-rich soils where roots are active, which means combining it with organic matter, mulches or compost gives the best results. For example, applying it after a fresh layer of compost mulch will encourage rapid colonization and long-lasting protection. In vegetable gardens, Trichoderma has been particularly successful against tomato wilt and chili root rot. Gardeners who soak seedlings before transplanting often report survival rates above 90% compared to much lower rates without treatment. In nurseries, seed coating prevents early losses of cucumbers, beans and cabbages, which are highly prone to damping off. Even fruit orchards benefit as root dips during sapling planting protect trees for years. These examples show that Trichoderma is not a quick fix, but a long-term partner in building a resilient garden. By coating seeds, dipping roots, enriching compost, and applying soil drenches, you can harness its protective power in your own garden. Unlike chemicals, it improves soil health instead of depleting it, ensuring that every season your plants grow stronger. Whether you're managing a small backyard bed or a larger farm plot, adding Trichoderma into your routine is one of the best steps towards sustainable plant protection. If this guide helped you, make sure to subscribe to Soil Doctor and share this with other gardeners who want healthier soils and disease-free harvests. Together, we can keep our gardens thriving naturally.